everyone, welcome back. Today I am out in the garden and I know I have been MIA. We had a family emergency come up that required my full attention, but it is all better. She is all better and I am back in the garden. Today I'm going to share with you a brand new raised bed that I am so excited about. It is one of the metal raised beds and this one is from Olle. First off, let me just say up front, I love the quality. Are there a lot of screws? Yes, there are a lot of screws, but once it's done, it's done. So I added this black rubber stripping, which really finishes off this raised bed so nicely. And I've started layering cardboard on the bottom, the little wood that I did have as the next layer, and I'm starting to put both dry straw from the rabbits and then I have some grass clippings. That will be my next layer. I put it together. I showed you how I did that. I showed you how I filled it with soil and kind of layered things to save myself some money and to build a little permaculture within the bed. Today is actually the fun part. It's the planting part. So I'm gonna create, if you guys have been with me any time at all, you know I like to create garden stations, garden areas within my garden. So I have a perennial bed, I have a shade garden, I have a little bitty succulent bed, I have some cutting beds, I have vegetable beds. This is quite a bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I think it's probably about 8 by 2. And it is going to be my potager. I love to mix flowers with vegetables. And basically that's what a potager is. It's a little kitchen garden where you can cut a few flowers for the table and maybe pick a couple of tomatoes and a cucumber for your dinner. So that is what we are putting together today, simply with annuals. Because they're fun, because they can be changed out, and because it will always look beautiful and always give me a reason to go back to the nursery. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have not subscribed, I'd love to have you hit the subscribe button. Hopefully things have settled down. I have 2 or 3 videos already ready to share with you, so this will be a much more productive sharing month. I really believe we all need some joy. The garden brings me joy. I hope that it does for you as well. So let's go ahead. Let's get to planting. Okay, before I start to planting, let me tell you what I would like to get in here. Now, guaranteed this probably is not all going to fit, although I think it will come pretty close. I do have 2 tomato plants. I have this black crim, which I just bought because it's one that I don't already have growing in the vegetable alley. The food alley, I guess is what I'm calling it. And then I bought a second Roma because I only have one that I started from seed. So the 2 tomato plants. I did get 1 more pepper plant. This is a jalapeno. I do have jalapenos growing in the main food area, but I wanted 1 more out here and this one looked nice and healthy, so I bought that one. I have here a pumpkin. Now, pumpkins get huge, so I'm going to put it here and just let it go that way. I think will be good, and that'll always be fun for the grandkids. And you know, I'm all about encouraging little ones to grow food, even fun food. I have a couple of beans. Now I have beans going everywhere, so these are kind of like, we'll see if I have space, but they are good nitrogen fixers, so I'd like to get them in somewhere. I did find Tulsi, a holy basil, so that is going in here because once again, a potager is a kitchen garden, so I have herbs, flowers, and vegetables going. Catnip, my other herb going in here. Oops, more herbs. See, I even forgot what I bought. Lemongrass. The other thing I have, but it's not going to go in here, is dill. I like to grow dill, but it can get rather invasive, and it doesn't always play nicely with other plants. So I'm going to put this dill in where I took out my chamomile that had run its course. So the dill will be going into my little pot of herbs, my little garden pot of herbs. So that will not be going in. More cucumbers. Again, I have cucumbers growing just about everywhere I could tuck a cucumber in. So those are going over here in the we shall see area. What else do I have? Zinnias, of course. Aren't those beautiful? I think they will be so pretty. And of course, cosmos. Again, I have them growing in the perennial bed just as fillers, but can you ever have too many cosmos? I have a few bedding plants. These are the wave petunias. I wouldn't mind seeing some of them spill over, so I have 2 of those left from my plantings. I have a couple of coreopsis tickweed. These are called Sun Kiss, but look at that gorgeous, gorgeous center. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it play nicely with the cosmos? And, of course, with the zinnias. Do you see my theme here? Okay. What else do I have? I wanted hummingbird-friendly plants, and I was going to buy one of these red salvias. This is Forest Fire, but then I found it in a 6-pack. So all 6 obviously will not be going in here because they get quite large. Probably 1 or 2, we'll see. And then the last thing I have, and I got a 6-pack because they didn't have a single, are these watermelon. These are Crimson Sweet. June here, we have plenty of growing season left for them. I will probably maybe put 1 in here and maybe tuck 1 into my food area, and then I'll take the rest to the big garden at my brother's. So that's it. All right, I think the chit chat is done. I'm just gonna put these in. You guys can watch me do that, and then we'll take a quick tour when it's all done. Okay, I wasn't going to chit chat anymore, but my thought is I'm going to get all of the vegetables and herbs placed, and then I will fill in the rest with my flowers. The salvia, I think I'm going to actually I think I'm actually going to try to get 3 in here. 1, 2, and 3. We'll see. Because this is a big bed and I do want to fill it up. So I'm never a less is less person. All right, let's get going. When you plant tomatoes, you want to get rid of all of this lower growth and plant them kind of deeply because all of these little hair-like things you can see on here, they will form roots, and that will give you an extra strong and healthy plant. And the plant will continue to grow taller and the roots will continue to grow out. So I'm just going to trim all of these off on the bottom. I think scissors are the easiest way to do it. You could just pinch them off as well. Don't be afraid. And then I'm just going to pull out anything that's growing on the inside. This one doesn't look too bad. So now I'm going to plant this all the way up to these roots here. And put my gloves back on. I'm really trying to use them. Okay, so I'm just going to bury that all the way up, just like that. And you don't really want any of the leaves touching the soil. That's going to encourage disease. So I'm just going to trim that one off because it was kind of hanging in an awkward way. So there you have it. My newest garden bed. Potager. In a raised bed planter. 8x2. Got it all in there. I can't wait to share with you how it progresses as the summer goes along. Say it till the cows come home. It doesn't take a lot of space to grow food, to grow flowers, to have a beautiful place to refresh your soul. That's it for today. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you soon in the next video.